Alrighty, what's up everyone? It's the 10 month of your side, and hope all y'all had a good summer, and you know, and hopefully the upcoming season is good for everyone. Right. Okay, I'm here to give you my preview about Bangladesh's tour of essentially Karnataka, essentially, but it dubbed as Tour of India. Okay. Um, it's gonna have 3 1-dayers and 2 3-day matches. And it's gonna have the 3-day match. I believe one of them is against Karnataka, is the Ranji Trophy winner. Uh, and it's gonna happen in the bathtub. What I like to call the bathtub. Most of the matches. The bathtub being, I mean, you have one bathtub, which is, I believe, is that little ground in, I think so, Wellington Park or something in New Zealand. I forget what that's called. But the other bathtub is the Bangalore cricket. The I believe it's called the M Chinnaswamy Cricket Stadium in Bangalore, where even Kenya could put up a good fight against Australia. And Kenyan cricket, well, they have a lot. I mean, I feel bad for them. I really do feel bad for them. I really do feel bad for Kenyan cricket. They had some promise. They really had some promise, and they just just fucked themselves over, essentially. Okay, but yeah, it's no. I mean, if you don't believe me, look at Kenya cricket now and look to whom they're losing. Okay, but this this tour, the team has been announced. The BD cricket team has been announced, and there's only one newcomer, and that newcomer too is actually a replacement for Tajul Islam, who's been diagnosed with jaundice. So thoughts and prayers to him. But who knows? It might be a blessing in disguise, because this other guy, Suklain Shojib, he actually has been making some waves in the domestic scene, because you usually see his name come up in 4 and 5 wicket hauls. Like, but what was surprising to me is, I mean, they're now deliberately leaving Abdul Razak out of the picture. I think Razak should be given a bit more respect than that. Like, he should not just fade away for no reason, from the entire scene. I don't know, unless if it's a coach's call. If the coach saw something in other spinners that they did not see in Abdul Razak, or if they saw that Abdul Razak is actually his time has come to an end, then I don't know. Maybe that's the coach's decision. Like I said, like, I'm just saying as a spectator and an analyst, somewhat of an analyst of Bangladesh cricket. And speaking of Bangladesh cricket and things going wrong, Bangladesh cricket, Shahadat Hussain, what the fuck you doing? Shahadat Hussain, what the fuck you doing? Why is an 11-year-old complaining against you, man? 11-year-old kid complaining against this big 6'2" motherfucker. Fuck, man. I mean, holy shit, it's... Nah, man, that ain't right. That that shit ain't right. But anyway, this team is gonna be captained by Mominul Haq, which is another point of concern for me, because Mominul Haq is not the aggressive type. Mominul Haq is the sedate type. You also see a return of Animal Haq. You see a return of, I believe, Shafil Islam as well. And it's a good way for Shafil Islam to make a return. Okay, you see Rubul Hussain give more experience. Of course, Mustafizur Rahman is not touring, of course, because it's an A side, and I believe the Taskman Taskin Ahmed also in there. Shuvago the Home is in there. I believe Litton Das is in there. Basically, a good number of the internationals that have been missing from the current picture is in there. Like I said, Alameen was one of them. Animal Haq was one of them. Mominul Haq is one of them. All in ODIs. There are a few. There are a few more. I would say Arafat Sunny, because Arafat Sunny did not have that much of an exposure to India, but yeah, Arafat Sunny is in there as well. But yeah, the point is that my concern is it's in the bathtub. The bathtub is a graveyard for bowlers. The bathtub, the Bangalore cricket ground. Yeah, not the Mysore one, the Chinnaswamy one. And maybe I have my geography a bit mixed up, because well, technically I'm not Indian, so, and well, technically I'm not South Indian. Well, technically, I'm quarter Indian, but I'm not South Indian. That quarter of me is not from the south; it's from the east, right? But yeah, if Bangladesh are chasing in those matches, you can expect big time failures from our team. But like I said, this will be a good experience, but still the Tigers must win, because this is India finally opening up their doors to Bangladesh. Although it's kind of the equivalent of like a charity, but still it's better than nothing, and it's that opportunity that we can take, and we can show India, that we can actually do it in their own backyard too. Because believe it or not, India and Bangladesh conditions are very similar, for the most part are very, very similar. So the fact that we dominated India in Bangladesh is indicative of what can happen of an India tour. But still, like I said, the obvious ones who are missing are Mortada is missing, Ti is missing, I believe Imrul Qais is missing, the Shackman is missing, Mushfiq Rahim is missing, Mahmudullah is missing. So you have a good side going to thing, and yeah, given how good things have been for Bangladesh cricket so far, especially in this year, the 25th. Sorry, it just got a bit cloudy. The the 2015 success in ODI, the under 19 overwhelming success home and away. I still have some outside expectations that Bangladesh will actually come back stronger and more experienced and more educated about the game. Although I would have liked to have seen a few more debutants, no, a few more people who haven't played international cricket. Oh yes, another guy, Ronnie Talukdar. Ronnie Talukdar is actually going as well, and I'm looking forward to what, because there's been a lot of hype about Ronnie Talukdar. So I'm looking forward to what the cat can deliver. I'm looking forward to what he can do. And this is his stage. I mean, let's hope he does not turn into another Raqibul Hassan, okay, who had mediocre performances in the international stage after being, I believe, the only person to score a triple century in Bangladeshi domestic cricket history. Mediocre performances, and then he started whining and bitching, like I don't want to play no more. I'm taking early retirement. Yeah, let's just hope none like that happens. Okay, I'm looking forward to constant suggestions. This is Tanveer Side signing out.